Awesome. So today I want to talk a little bit about doing what you said you would. So what I mean by that is I don't want to sound like a motivational, cringy, inspirational bellend like you see a lot of people say. I mean it is in from the sense of setting yourself targets that you can actually achieve and then actually adhering to these targets. So when people first start any kind of fitness journey, weight loss journey, fat loss journey, strength gain journey, confidence based journey, whatever it is, they tend to say to themselves, right, cool, within the next month, 2 months, I'm going to lose a stone. They end up setting themselves big, aspirational, ambitious goals. And ultimately, when they set themselves ambitious, aspirational goals, two things kind of happen. Firstly, they kind of realise after a little bit of time that these goals are going to take quite a lot of effort. You know what I mean? Like, let's say, for example, you say, right, cool, I'm going to lose a stone in a month. You realise about 2 weeks in that is going to take a lot of effort because that's 14 pounds, right? Which, imagine if there's 3,500 calories in 1 pound of body fat, a 300 calorie deficit for 11 to 14 days will lose 1 pound. So losing 14 pounds at the end of a month is pretty unrealistic. So they get like 2 weeks in and they think, you know what? Losing a stone is going to be incredibly difficult to do so, which means that they will start to lose that ambition, they will start to lose that drive. Secondly, they also set themselves targets to achieve too long term. There's something known as Parkinson's law. When Parkinson's law is basically whereby a task or an amount of work will always expand to the given time frame given. So, and the amount of effort that you also exert on the given task will start to reduce over time. So let's say, for example, you get given a task to complete an assignment at college, university, whatever it is, or at work, and you get given the time frame of complete that by the end of the week. You'll put more effort in that week than you will if somebody says to you, right, this same task needs to complete in over the year. You will always put in more effort in that week because of Parkinson's law. Your work will expand over that year, but your effort will start going down, right? And this is also what happens in regards to fitness and any kind of goals that you set yourself. If you set yourself a goal of wanting to lose a stone by, for example, the end of the year, then ultimately what's going to happen is that you will take your time with that. And the amount of effort that you put in over the course of time will start decreasing down. So much so that 10, 11 months in and you've not lost a stone yet, your effort to actually achieve this goal will start subduing over time. That's what I mean by do what you said you would. If you said that you're going to go and do something, go and do it. That being said, the issue as to why you do not do it is because of these reasons that I've just mentioned. You're setting yourself a target which is too ambitious, and you're giving yourself a time frame which is too long. If you set yourself smaller, more manageable goals with smaller, shorter time frames, you're going to be more likely to gradually achieve these targets that you set yourself, ultimately meaning that they're going to accumulate into a big outcome. So instead of saying, for example, I'm going to lose a stone in a month or even a stone in a year, say to yourself, okay, cool, by the end of this month, I'm going to be a pound lighter. By the end of this month, I'm going to have gone to the gym 10 times. By the end of this week, I'm going to have been to the gym twice, 3 times, and tracked all my calories. These goals are way, way smaller, way, way more manageable, way, way more condensed, and way, way easier to achieve than setting yourself those long-term ambitious goals straight away. You're more than welcome to have these long-term ambitious goals as a side project, but more so as something whereby your smaller goals are going to accumulate to this big outcome. Because if you set yourself this long-term goal as a side project, then all of the smaller goals are going to accumulate to achieve this. But that still means that you do still need these smaller, more manageable, more condensed goals. And then you'll be more likely to actually do what you said that you would. It's easier to actively complete a task that you've given yourself if that task is, I'm going to lose a pound by the end of the month, than saying to yourself, I'm going to lose 2 stone by the end of the year. Because you're actually going to go out and you're going to put in a decent amount of effort to achieve it, because you've given yourself a smaller time frame, which means the amount of effort you're going to put in is going to adhere to Parkinson's law, and you're going to actually start thinking, you know what, this is actually easily achievable. Achieving this pound loss after 2-3 weeks is way more achievable personally and perceptively than achieving a stone by the end of the year, because a stone is 14 pounds. It's way in the future. It's way far ahead. A pound is 1 pound, 3,500 calories, 300 calories a day for 11 to 14 days, and that's a pound loss. I'm not saying go out and do what you said you would in a motivational way. I'm not saying go out and do what you said you would in a cringily incentivized way. I'm saying set yourself something that you can actually do and that you can actually achieve, and set yourself a smaller time frame to achieve it by. You'll be way more likely to achieve it, way more incentivized to achieve it, and feel way more empowered and way happier once you've actually achieved it. I hope that helps and I hope that makes sense. If you've got any questions for me, please make sure that you comment on this video. If you want any of my free resources, please feel free to send them through to my email, kieran@kphelp.co.uk. And if you need any further help, please feel free to DM me on my Instagram @k.p_help. In the meantime, take care, have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll speak to you again soon.